Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. I'm just going to take a second to do some housekeeping and let me know, can you guys see me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? I see that some of you are already in chat, so welcome, welcome, welcome. It is September 30th. Tomorrow is October 1st. I love October. I love Halloween. I wanted to be very fall-esque in my outfit and my makeup today. How are you guys doing? How's your week been since we last hung out together? What's going on? Let me just hear from you guys and see how you're all doing. I see that Shalini is here and she's saying hi. I see that Diana is saying hi. Love you. Do you been... I'm so sorry, I can't read that. Shalini says, hi, can't hear you. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You should be able to hear me without an issue. Let me know if there's still problems with you hearing me. I did have the mic on mute for a second. Can see and hear you. Yay! Cool, awesome. Okay, guys, well, welcome Wednesday show. You guys all know that every Wednesday I have a theme. The theme for today's show is all about releasing anger and negativity. So I have a demonstration for you guys tonight. I'm kind of excited about this. These are some matches. So when you get angry and something happens to you, that anger is ignited. Now, this anger, if you just leave it alone, it will eventually go out and the anger will dissipate and you won't have any ill effects. But if the anger is ignited, if the match works, I want to this. If the anger is allowed to become ignited, and it is, ooh, look at that smoke. It's so cool. And it's allowed to fester inside of you. It is going to do to you energetically what it does to this wax. It is going to distort you. It is going to melt your positive energy. And it is going to continue to burn inside of you until nothing is left. When we have unkept anger inside of us, that anger burns deeply and it can continue to harm us from the inside out. And a lot of times we're not aware that this anger is there. We just kind of learn to live with it. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I want to blow this out because I'm scared I'm going to light something on fire. Let's all make a wish together. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Make a wish. All right. That was fun. Okay, so basically what happens is whenever something bad happens to us, whether it was an abusive thing or whatever negativity that happens that caused you to be angry, if you don't allow yourself to let that anger go and just let it flow, it's going to live inside of you. And what's going to happen is it's going to live inside of you. And that is a painful thing. So what we do is we develop what's called a negative coping mechanism to cover that anger up, whether that's like overeating or, being abusive ourselves or, gambling, drinking, drugs. That negative coping mechanism acts like a cover to cover up that anger. So this anger is still there, but we kind of get numb to it because of that anger, that negative coping mechanism. And then what happens is the energy in the body can't flow properly because we've got all these blockages within the body. And so that's why you have things like negative things happening to you or problems happening to you. And that's one type of dormant anger. The other type of dormant anger is when you are choosing consciously. The thing about anger and being angry is it makes you feel powerful. At first, there's a power in being angry. You feel self-righteous. You feel justified. You feel in control. That anger is like, I'm mad and I'm going to blah, 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 and I'm going to stop talking to them and I'm going to block them and blah. And you feel powerful. And there's something alluring about that, especially if you're somebody who's not used to being in a position of power. That anger can make you feel good. And then over time, it can even make you feel warm. Like when you're thinking about something that's bothering you and you keep thinking about it and going over it, there's a warmth because that fire is inside of you. So it may make you feel warm. It may make you feel comforted. And then you get so used to having that fire there that you don't realize that it's burning you alive. And so that's what I'm trying to talk about tonight, is dousing that flame inside of you and letting go. I'm going to check the comments and then I'm going to talk a little bit more. So I see Shanley says, can you hear me now? It's working now. Alia, welcome to the stream. It says, hi, I can hear and see now. Cool, awesome. Let me just tell you, hold on, chat disconnected. Please wait while chat unable to contact. Huh. Are we still live? Sorry guys, hang with me for just 1 second. I'm just checking my internet to see if everything is copacetic. Everything looks good. Hopefully the chat will come back. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, it looks like it's going in and out. Guys, if you guys are making comments and I'm not seeing them, just know that there's something going on with the chat and it's like disconnecting. So just hang in there with me and be patient. If I don't get to your comment right away, I'm not ignoring you. It just may be that the chat is acting weird. So my apologies to that. So basically and hopefully it fixes itself because this is going to be a boring ass stream if I can't connect with you guys. So basically, so what I was trying to say to you guys is that, that anger can reside inside of you and we want to douse that flame. And this remembered. I've been counseling people for 2 decades. I've been a psychic for 2 decades. I just did the 2 decades. And here's what I've learned in my time. There are 2 types of people. There are the people that let things go, and there are the people that ruminate. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I love you all. The people who let things go have much happier lives. I'm just going to lower this. They have better luck. They have better relationships. They have more happiness. They're just happier people in general. And the people who ruminate and hold on to they have more misery, worse, luck, worse circumstances, more problems, more drama, more stress. And so, what you need to understand is it is so important to really be aware of that because your whole life can be affected. I'm just going to check my actual phone real quick. So sorry, because I'm a little worried about the chat not being here. And so I just want to see what's going on. So I just want to check this out and see if you guys are writing to me and if I'm not getting comments. Yeah, internet is buggy. I apologize for you guys. So just know that I'm going to be able to check the chat. I may just have to resort to my phone rather than reading it over here. So we're just going to have to go in that direction. So hopefully you guys can still connect. So if somebody could do me a favor and write a comment, just so oh, it's all good or whatever you want to say. Just write a comment to let me know that you guys are there because, I want to do fun stuff. You know what? Let's do this. We'll start out by doing, just to give you guys time to comment and stuff, we're going to do a pick a card reading. So these are some fun little tarot cards that I don't use that often, to be honest. And years and years and years ago when I first started to become a professional psychic, I had these really awesome cards, and they were oracle cards, and they were based off of the chakras, and I loved them, and they were like my ride or die cards when I first started, because when I was a baby psychic, I was kind of nervous. I wasn't used to talking to people. It was really new for me, and so the cards kind of gave me a lot of comfort. And I really was, I hope that I can find those cards again, because the ones that I had literally got destroyed. when you use tarot cards, they get worn down. Like the corners get frayed, the cards get all like lumpy and stuff. So just, tarot cards don't last forever, especially if you use the hell out of them like I did. So my cards kind of fell apart. But I would absolutely love to find those cards again. And it was like a book, and it wasn't even that many cards. It was like 36 cards or whatever, and they were huge cards. Anyway, long story short, I have these cards, and these are a deck of oracle cards based on the chakras, and I really like them. So we're going to do a pick a card reading, and we're going to do a message for the day. So I'm just going to get some cards out, and we're going to see what's happening. All right. So these are so tiny compared to the cards that I usually use. All right, so is deck number 1 right here, deck number 2 right here, and deck number 3 right here. I'm trying to make sure there's a good separation so you guys can really understand. Okay, so here we go. So we got 3 tarot decks, 1, 2, 3, and this pick a card reading is your message for, I'm not going to say your message for today because today is almost over. So your message for tomorrow. So this is a glimpse into the future of what tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, make your choice. And we're going to start reading them. We put these on the side over here. Do this the right way so I don't get them mixed up. Okay. So deck number 1. This is your message for tomorrow. Here's what I'm getting. The first card I got is this soulmate card. This, communicating and connecting with each other. And what I'm getting is that you're going to get some information that's very pertinent that's going to help you resolve the issue. This is a good thing because Mercury retrograde is coming up and you want to resolve issues before that son of a bee comes up because it's going to be a lot harder after the fact. So just know that whatever problem, disagreement you're having with your significant other, it will get taken care of. It will get sorted out. Everything will get worked out tomorrow. So let me see. This is deck number 2. Okay. Let me just show you the cards. I was going to go right into the reading before I showed you guys the cards. Okay, so the first thing we have is discovery. And that is associated with I think it's the crown chakra. This one is, what is that one? Perfection. And that's the root. And then this one is impasse, which is the sacral chakra. So when I look at these cards together, what I look at and what I see is that sometimes you have an issue where you have a failure to launch. So like you have a project or something that you want to do or some kind of task that you want to complete, but you haven't started it yet because there's a fear that it's going to fail. Something is going to go wrong. So you're always trying to make sure that it's like absolutely perfect. But what a lot of times in life, you miss opportunities because you're so busy in the planning stage because you want to be prepared that you kind of miss out. And I feel like this is your wake up call tomorrow. Don't get lost in all the planning hoopla and all the preparation hoopla. Sometimes you need to just charge ahead, take a chance, take the leap, and just do that thing because it's gonna work out for you. It's gonna be a very positive thing, and so definitely that's you. And then deck number 3. This is you, deck number 3. Okay. Deck number 3, things have been difficult for you lately. And again, guys, if you guys are writing comments, just know there may be a delay, and I'm also having to work through my phone instead of my usual software. So I'm going to get to you. Don't think I'm ignoring you. So basically, deck number 3, here's what I'm getting. You have to practice more gratitude in your life. I feel like it's so easy for you to focus on whatever's negative, whatever's problem is going on, and I feel like you're impatient. Like, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? I'm waiting. And I feel like you got to just chill out and relax. Focus on what you really want. Now, sometimes we can get swept up in a situation. Like if we're waiting for one little thing or obsessing about one little thing, and we don't realize like focusing on that one little thing is narrowing our whole universal energy and opportunity. So I'm going to give you an example. Say you are trying to find a job and you're waiting for this one job to call back. And this job is like an okay job. It's not the best job in the world, but it's, it's a job. And you're like, when are they going to call? Oh my God, I spoke to them like 2 weeks ago. And are they going to call? What's going on? And you're focusing so much on this one mediocre job that you're narrowing your energy. You're taking all your emotional manifesting energy and you're focusing it in one little corner instead of going, yeah, I'd like to hear from that job and that would be really cool. But, I know that's not the be-all, end-all. I'm going to focus my energy on gratitude, fine-tuning what I want. Instead of like laser focusing on one small thing and looking at the little picture, start to be willing to look at the big picture. Practice gratitude, practice, letting yourself dream, letting yourself think big, think bigger than you think that you should, because I feel like you're cutting yourself off. The thing that you're waiting for, it will work out. You'll get that opportunity, but you're going to realize once you get the opportunity that it wasn't really worth getting. And I feel like that's something that's a lesson for you. So I'm just going to check the comments. So you guys are definitely commenting, and I'm really happy to hear from you. So I'm just going to say hello. Shalini says, hi, Jen. Bianca is here. Hello, Bianca. It's so nice to hear from you. Halloran Illustrations, all good. By the way, Halloran Illustrations is an artist, and you guys should totally check him out because he makes some very creative, interesting stuff. The Heart Catalyst, I love your name. Hi. She picked number 3. Shalini picked number 3. Girl, Shalini, that is so funny that you picked number 3 because when I saw those cards, the first person that came to my mind was you. That's hilarious. Oh, you guys, you're so funny. Shalini, you picked number 2? That's so funny. Maybe number 3 and number 4 you. You guys are so funny. All right, so that was definitely a fun game. Let's give away a psychic reading because I love to do that before the meditation. Let me get my matches away before I set something on fire. And I'm going to do something that's a little different, you guys. Normally what I do is I ask you guys to guess a number from 1 to 10, but you guys are so talented. You're such good psychics. I'm going to do something a little bit. I'm going to draw a piece of fruit. Here's what I'm going to say to you guys. I'm going to draw a piece of fruit. And you guys have to guess what kind of fruit it is. Now, I'm not going to draw anything crazy. I'm just putting it out there. I don't want this to be too difficult. So think of something that you could easily find in any grocery store anywhere. It's not going to be like a lychee or some kind of like dragon fruit or anything crazy like that. So just keep that in mind. Don't think you have to go crazy. Here are the rules, the hard, fast rules. You have to be over 18. You have to live in the United States of America. You can guess as many times as you want, but you can only answer once at a time. So you can't answer 3 things in one comment. It has to be like bing, 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 bing. So just keep guessing, and the first person who wins is going to win 10 minutes free reading with me. So here we go. I'm going to draw the picture now. It's not going to be in color, you guys, so I apologize for that. And it may not be the best picture in the world, but I'm going to do my best. Hopefully you guys can get what it is. You may be able to get an idea of what it is now. Okay. I have the picture drawn. So I'm going to be looking at the picture. And I'm going to be thinking about this fruit. So I'm going to be thinking about the fruit. I'm imagining it in my mind. I'm smelling it. I'm feeling it. I'm tasting it. Okay, I'm sending you guys the message. So that is that. Now let me check the comments and see who picks first. I'm so excited. I love playing this game. You guys are on the team. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I love this. Oh, Viviana picked number 1. Aw. Okay, orange, banana, watermelon, banana, apple, banana. Everybody's checking banana. You guys are so funny. Orange, apple, peach, strawberry, kiwi, pineapple. Pineapple. Alia, you won, girl. Guys, I promise you I am a good artist. This is a horrible picture of a pineapple, but this is it. It was a pineapple. Alia, you won. You won the pineapple. Do you guys want to do another one? Let's do another one just for fun. So Alia, you won the first 10 minutes. I'm going to draw another piece of fruit. Again, easy fruit, out of the ordinary. Easy, easy piece of fruit. Okay. I have the fruit drawn. This is fun, you guys. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to imagine it. I'm picturing it in my mind. I'm holding it in my hand. I'm tasting it. Okay, so just want to make sure that you guys can't see it. All right, go again. So let's see what we do now. If you commented before, you have to comment again. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hey Lola, welcome to the stream. Emily Rose, welcome to the stream. All right, so you guys, oh my God, the comments. We have a winner, you guys. We have a winner. So the first person to get it correctly was actually Diana Rojas, but Diana Rojas gets to talk to me for free as much as she wants to. So we're going to give her reading to Lola because she was the one who got it correct. So ask them away and I will do, I'll do readings for you. So one question a piece because we can't be on here for like 6 hours. So that's the first thing. Second thing is if anybody has any questions about meditation, about this subject of releasing anger, any questions about anything like that, you can ask that now as well. So questions for me about your life and questions about this subject, this video, meditation, go. I'm just going to check real quick something else while we're on the subject, while I'm waiting for your comments to roll in. It is getting cool here, and I have to say, I'm super excited about it. I absolutely love the fall weather. And, okay, and then I have a super secret psychic group that is like an invite only thing on Facebook. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. You can actually message me on Insta under Psychic Jennifer Moran if you want to be part of that group, or you can just go to my Facebook page, which is Psychic Jennifer Moran, and message me and let me know it for you. But the benefit of that group is that you get early access to my videos. I do impromptu live videos on there, and I also give you guys benefits. Like today, I went on that group and I asked you guys to ask me some fun personal questions, and I'm going to answer them right now. So the first question is from Michael J. Payne, and he said, "Are you still a material girl?" I'm going to keep this story short because I'm sure you guys don't care. But when I was little, I was like the entertainer of the family. And I would always sing and dance, especially from my great-grandmother who loved it. And she had a big 90th birthday party. And at the party, at the time, I'm so dating myself, guys. But at the time, Madonna was really, really like at her heyday of popularity. And the song Material Girl was really popular. And that was a song I sang for my grandmother, my great-grandmother, at her birthday party. So that's why he's asking me that. So I'm not really so much a material... Well, yeah, actually, you know what? I am the finer things in life. Yes, I am a material girl. And we are living in a material world. Alia said, would you rather be a fairy or a dragon? I'd rather be a fairy. I'm too into, like, makeup and stuff. And fairies can totally wear makeup and cute clothes. It's hard to put, like, a smoky eye on a dragon. Unless it's from real smoke, like soot and stuff that you just get out of your mouth. Charles wrote, what type of mythical being do you identify with and why? Okay, well, I think that Alia kind of asked it and covered it. I would definitely say fairies, maybe mermaids as well. I consider myself kind of a fairy. I feel like I kind of look a little bit like a fairy. And I just love fairy stuff, but I also love the water. And I kind of think it would be amazing to be a mermaid. And I just think there's something so mystical about the idea of that and being able to like, swim in the ocean. I love the water. So that would be the answer to that. So I'm going to go check comments now and see what everybody is saying. So let's see. Thank you, Jen. Now, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So bear with me, guys. How often do you do this? Emily Rose, these are every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time unless there's like bad weather or something and I can't do it, but every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I do this. So, thank you, Jen and Diana. Will I move on Saturday? This Saturday? Like this Saturday? Yeah, I feel you will. Still no contact. You and I are going to talk about that later, but I feel like it's going to happen. I know that's frustrating. Let me just do a tarot card reading on that one. Let me use my tried and trusty. Ooh. These are Earth Magic Oracle cards. I use these in most of my videos, my pick a card. I love these cards. These are like my ride or die. Let me see what's going on with this. Just for fun. Okay. These are the cards that I'm getting. The first card that I got was this tsunami card. This tells me that the energy is building. That even though it hasn't happened, it is going to happen. The energy is building. And I feel like there's a part of him that has been kind of fighting it a little bit because he's not sure if it's a good idea, if things can go back to normal, if it's decisive. But the energy is definitely building inside of him. Here's this other thing, which is talk to him. I always say whenever you're waiting to hear from somebody, you need to communicate with them. You don't have to call them like on the phone, but just talk to them in your mind. Talk to them out loud if you want to in your living room, but just communicate with them. Try to figure out the blockages. So for him, I would say he's indecisive. And he's not sure if it's a good idea. He's afraid of getting hurt. He doesn't know 100% if this is something that can work out. And he's just worried about you kind of rejecting him again. So you need to say, I'm in a different place than I was. I was going through a lot of stress at the time that we had different conversations. And, I'm telling you that I am willing to, give things a chance. Or however you want to say it in your own words. I can give you more. I don't want to spill your business on the public internet, whatever. So we can talk about that later. This thought like, oh, I just know what she's up to. I just had feelings. And then as I get older, I would start to get weird feelings and visions about things. And again, I didn't really relate it to psychic. I just thought it was cool or interesting. Like I would think about a song and it would come on the radio. I would think about a show and then like a certain episode of a show and it would just be like that episode would come on. Things like that. And I would be like, oh, that's weird. I wonder what that's about. And then when I was about 16 years old, I bought a deck of tarot cards with a friend because I just thought they were cool and interesting. I didn't think I was psychic at all. I was just like, oh, these are cool. And I started using them and giving readings. And I noticed that once I opened that doorway, my gifts started getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then it just built and built and built from there. But like, I had it since I was younger. Okay, will I win the grant from CNY? The grant? I'm going to ask the cards that question. Where are my cards? I'm like an old lady. Oh my god, there they are. Sorry, guys. It's like a chaotic nightmare back here. It's like a swan that looks like so soft and like smooth and silky on the surface, and then underneath it's like a hot mess. I have so many things here that I need to have at hand for these shows. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you will get the grant. I'm feeling like this is something, it's funny, this card came up again. And this is showing that this card can't see, with the other reading for Shalini, it came up here, which is more like the result. With this over here in the beginning of the deck, it's more like you have to take action. So you may have to keep up on them. You may have to bother them. You may have to ask them to double check and look things over. So you may have to put some effort into it, but I am feeling like you're going to get it. Like it's going to happen for you, but it's not something that you can just fill out and just sit around and wait for it. You have to take an active interest in making it happen, but I do feel like it will happen. Connecting keeps coming and going. We'll listen later. I'm so sorry, Lori. I know that Lola said, I am a mermaid. I try my best to be a mermaid. I'm an angel fairy. Yes, I try that too. Full moon. I don't know if that's a question or not. But I am feeling like or what, Diana, what's your question about the full moon? Scarlet K says, hi there. Scarlet K says, new sub. Scarlet Say says, having a hard night. Oh, I'm sorry, Scarlet. Need clarification. Got a very dark reading about my connection with Garrett. Can you do a reading for me, Scarlet? Feeling, okay. Do I win it in September? Okay. So let's talk about Scarlet first and see what's going on with her and Garrett. And then I'm going to answer Lola's question, and then we're going to start the meditation. And guys, you know, the meditation, let me just tell you, I worked really hard on it. And much trouble with this meditation because my software kept crashing and I kept having issues. And so just know that there was a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and love. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. And then after the meditation, we're going to be answering more questions for you guys and giving away some more free readings. So let's see what's going on with you and Garrett. I'm going to do a few pulls real quick. Okay. Here's what I'm getting, honey. And I'm just going to show you these cards as I see them. This first card is showing a lot of the struggle and strife that you guys are going through. I feel like you have baggage and you've been through a lot. You have baggage. I don't want to ever say like you're broken, but I feel like you're not feeling complete and he's not feeling complete. And there's just so much baggage from both of your past. I think that it keeps getting in the way. The next card that I get is this like kind of this dawn, new beginnings. I'm honestly going to say to you, honey, I don't really see you guys staying together. And this other one, I feel like other people are definitely influencing your and his life. More him than you, because he's very susceptible to other people's thoughts and influences, and you're not so much. And I feel like I just think that it's getting the best of him, and it's making him feel doubtful and insecure. I'm just going to get a real good look real quick and see what he's thinking about you. I feel bad that you had a negative reading. I know that it's hard. I do feel he cares, but I don't feel like he has the strength and the stamina to really have this relationship with you. I'm so sorry that you're going through some trouble. Oh, he's in prison. Okay, yeah, no wonder he's so depressed. I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah, he definitely loves you. I don't really feel that this is going to go anywhere. It's not that there's a lack of love. It's just the fear. And I'm so sorry. Somebody asked another question, and I didn't want to ignore them. Jen, you are awesome. Oh, I always love hearing that, you guys. I always like hearing that I'm awesome and I'm pretty. You can never go wrong with those comments. The connection could be betcha. The full moon because of the connection. I got you. That could be. Full moon energy brings in the crazy. Plus, we're gearing up for a Mercury retrograde to come in on September 14th. So sometimes things start going haywire. So we're going to do the meditation and then hang on. Enjoy the meditation. Hopefully you will. It's definitely good for releasing anger, releasing hostility, releasing all that negative energy that has been brewing inside of you that's been keeping you from happy. I hope you enjoy this meditation. Hang on afterwards because we'll have some more fun after the meditation, you guys. All right, let's begin. I'm going to mute myself and then I'm going to play the meditation. Welcome to tonight's meditation. It's been designed to help you release and let go anger that you've been harboring for a long time. I hope that you enjoy it. Let's begin. I want you to get comfortable in your space wherever you are. Stretch out, settle in, and start to breathe. Allow your breath to calm and get deeper, but still not pushing yourself. Peaceful, relaxed state. I want you to concentrate on listening to the sound of my voice and your own breath sounds as you feel your abdomen rise and lower throughout this meditative process. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to focus in on your body. I want you to look at your body as if you were a spectator looking from the outside in. And I want you to visualize your body as a solid color. There are places in your body where you're holding on to anger that you've been holding on to for a very long time. This is where grudges, bitterness, sadness, frustration lives. This anger that you've been holding on to could have been with you since you were small. That fire is. You may, in fact, have several spots in your body where this flame is. Or there are many different flames. Remember where they are. We'll come back to this later. I don't want you to think about anything that you're angry about right now. I don't want you to have those negative thoughts. If they come to the surface, that's totally fine. Just allow them to pass. Acknowledge them and let them go. That is not the time for this. You imagine yourself in a beautiful forest. You're standing in the center of a forest, and there are beautiful, tall, strong trees around you. The smells of fresh earth and leaves and bark, cool air, and a very slight drizzle are all around you. The sky is cloudy, and it is beginning to drizzle. There's a foggy mist around, and you're feeling very calm, and you're feeling comforted by these tall, strong trees that are around you. They are giving you a sense of groundedness. They are giving you a sense of protection. You are totally safe. You are totally secure. This is a very gentle drizzle. I want you to walk through the forest. Hear the crunching leaves beneath your feet. Occasionally, you snap on a twig, and you enjoy that sensation. It's fun. As you continue on your walk through the forest, you come upon a group of many strong, tall trees. These trees are all around you, and they give you strength and grounding. These trees represent your guides, your angels, the universe, if you will. These trees are there to help you feel supported, grounded, and safe. I want you to locate a tree that you feel particularly drawn to. This tree is your special sacred space. I want you to take a moment and connect with this tree. I want you to rub your hand on the tree and feel the bark. You may even choose to hug the tree or sit underneath it, whatever feels good or natural to you. This tree is there for you. You have been hurt many times in your life, in big ways, in small ways. This tree is here to help you to absorb that negativity and that pain, to help cleanse you of it. So what I want you to do is speak to the tree. Tell the tree your secrets. Tell the tree what has been done to you, the things that come to mind, the things that are on the forefront, and maybe some things that come up. Take some time and just know that whatever you share in the tree will absorb, and the tree will then recycle and transmute and turn into positive energy. This tree is a safe space. I will now give you some time to communicate with the tree and release all the pain that you've been through by the hand of others. As you communicate to the tree and release your pain, know that the tree is giving you back energy to help you, to keep you strong, to keep you centered and balanced throughout this meditation. And if at any point you feel like you need comfort, centering, or balance, or strength throughout this meditation, all you need to do is look around and locate a tree. And you will automatically feel completely centered and stable. When you are ready, you may part from your tree. Thank that tree and bless that tree for being there for you, for helping you release the negativity that has been done to you by the hands of others. When you are finished, I want you to continue walking through the forest, and I want you to feel that it is starting to rain. It's a light, gentle drizzle. It feels cool and refreshing. There's a mist in the air, a little bit of fog in the distance, and the sky is a bit cloudy. But this is not a bad thing. This just creates a sense of cool and calm and peace. As you walk through the forest, I want you to notice ahead of you a babbling brook. This beautiful brook is gentle and slowly rolling over the stones. I want you to listen to the gentle sound it makes as you hear the water slowly meandering over the stones and around all the different plants that border this little brook on each side. Step closer to the brook, and I want you to look inside. When you look inside of this brook, I want you to notice that it's clear. You can see all the way down to the bottom. You can see the little raindrops gently dancing on top of the brook, but you'll notice that the water is flowing away from you. You are upstream and the water is flowing downstream. I want you to notice in the brook are these tiny little fish. They're happy little fish, and they love swimming around. These fish are there for you. These fish are like your little healers, and they want to help you. They love you. So I want you to take your hand and stick it in the brook. The water feels cool and refreshing, and you like splashing around. You'll notice when you stick your hand in, all these tiny little fish start to gather around your hand, and they're swimming in and out, and you can feel them fluttering to and fro. These little fish are designed to help release your energy. Sometimes in life we make mistakes. We make bad choices. We have regrets. And sometimes those regrets live inside of us, and they contribute to the fire. This brook is designed to help you release all the negativity in your life by your own hand. So as your hand is in that water and as those fish swim around your hand, those fish are healing and releasing, dispersing negativity. That negativity is flowing out of your hand, and after you've had time to release all of the energy that you've been holding on to from mistakes and things that you've done, I want you to bid goodbye to the fish and thank them and bless them for helping you. And pull your hand out of the water and feel more refreshed. And I want you to start walking in the forest again. And notice that it's raining a little bit heavier, but it's refreshing. It's nice. It's enjoyable. It's by no means a monsoon. It's just a little bit more heavy than a drizzle, but still refreshing and enjoyable. As you smell the clean, fresh air and the wonderful smell of the earth as it is being dampened by this new rain, everything is coming more to life. Everything is feeling fresher, greener, nicer. This walk is getting more enjoyable. I want you to come upon a frog. A frog is hopping around near the bottom of a tree. I want you to take a minute and I want you to notice how this little frog is behaving. This frog is a representation of you. This frog is a representation of your spirit. So, how you're feeling about yourself and how the frog looks are very connected. This frog may be in need of some healing. I want you to pick the frog up and I want you to place it in your hand and feel the weight of the frog in your hand. Feel its little flippers as it adjusts itself. Feel the clamminess of its cold-blooded skin. I want you to take this frog and I want you to speak some encouraging words to it. Ensure this frog that you are there to help it, that it will be okay, that you are brought to this place at this time for this frog. You may name your frog if you wish. You may name it your own name or a pet name or anything you like, or you can just call it frog. I want you to encourage this frog that everything is going to get better, that you are going to make sure that everything gets better. And I want you to bring this frog back to the brook. And I want you to place this frog gently into the brook. And as it goes into the brook, I want you to see it swimming around. All the little fishies are going to come around it, surround it, and cleanse it. The water is going to cleanse it, and the fish are going to support it and give it love. You will start to notice your frog changing. Frogs are a symbol of evolution, and frogs are also very sensitive and very affected by negativity in the environment. And your frog has been affected by negativity. So as the brook and the fish cleanse this beautiful frog, I want you to notice how it changes. It may change size. To be honest, it could even change form. Your frog may turn completely into another animal. Whatever you see, whatever you're feeling is okay, and don't judge yourself. Your frog may need a little more encouragement, and that's okay. Take this time to give your frog more encouragement. Your frog has been healed and the transformation has taken place. I want you to amaze and marvel at this beautiful frog and how wonderful it looks compared to when you first found it. I want you to bless and release this frog. Come upon a clearing in the forest. When you come upon this clearing, you see lots of winged creatures. These creatures can be whatever you choose, but they're winged. And they're all sitting around, resting. At this moment, take some time and bless these creatures. Encourage them to fly. They're going to fly up out over the trees onto a distant land where they can fulfill their destiny, where they can go forward and achieve. They are sitting, they are waiting. They need permission to fly, and you're in charge of giving them that. So take some time and give them that permission. Do whatever you need to do to encourage them. As you see them take off and fill the sky, you get a rush of excitement. You get a rush of that freedom and that sensation of what it feels like to have that freedom. You know that they're moving on, they're no longer in rest, and they are free. They don't need your permission or anybody's permission. You have let them loose and now and thrive and fulfill their destiny. I want you to hold the watering can in your hand. I want you to feel the weight of it. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take yourself back to where we were at the beginning of this meditation, where we were looking at a figure of you. I want you to notice that figure, and I want you to notice if you see the fires any differently than they were before you started. It's okay if you do, and it's okay if you don't. I want you to take your watering can, and I want you to dissipates all those things with it, all of the negativity that was remaining from those flames within you. You will notice that soon your body will become clear. Now you may get nervous dousing flames and think that you're killing the fire within you that creates your spirit and your passion, but don't stress about that, because that fire is different. That fire is white and blue and gold. It is a different energy. So you're not dousing those flames. You're just dousing the flames of anger, fear, frustration, vengeance, harboring, negativity, dwelling. Those are the flames that you're getting rid of. So take a look at what your body looks like now. Now that the flames have been doused, now that the smoke has dissipated, notice the clarity. And I want you to know that wherever the flower will now bloom, this flower is a beautiful tribute to the work that you've done. And it is also a representation of positive energy. You took away negativity, but you didn't leave a blank, empty space. Instead, you created a positive space, something that is going to grow and thrive and feed you in positive ways. These flowers over time will grow and blossom and bloom and create lots of positive energy within your body to help continue with this healing process. I want you to take a moment and I want you to bless yourself and your body and your mind and your soul in this new state. When you're blessing anything, you're invoking divine energy to care for it. So that's exactly what you're doing. You're blessing yourself in this new state. You're solidifying this beautiful change. Take a moment and marvel at the changes. Marvel at all the work you've done to create this new, healthier, brighter, more positive, happy you. All right, everybody, we did a lot of work with energy today. So let's take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. That feels really, really good. Let's take another one. We did a lot of energy work today, and sometimes that can affect the body in various ways. So I want you to be super gentle with yourself. Just allow yourself to lay there or sit there quietly. Collect your energy. Let yourself feel grounded again. Let yourself feel like your body is slowly coming back to life and you're starting to feel your body stretch and move around. He's going to communicate. Yes, he will, honey. A lot. And Maria Guest is here. I don't know if you're still here, Maria, but if you are, hello. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. So definitely, you guys, go ahead and comment and let me know what you felt about the meditation. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it or about releasing anger, if any part of that meditation was confusing or weird to you guys. And, let me know how you feel about that. I want to talk to you guys about my new oracle cards. These are Halloween themed oracle cards and I love them. again, I did have a release video earlier in my private group on Facebook, my Super Psychic group, and they got to kind of see the first sneak peek of these. I did make an actual video for my YouTube channel, like really fully going into reviewing them and stuff. The other video was more of just like an impromptu in my kitchen. The other video is going to have better lighting and nicer background and go a little more in depth, but I absolutely love these cards. I'm so excited about Halloween, and I just think these cards are beautiful. They are a little bit macabre, so some of you may not like them as much as other people. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I just think they're lovely, and I just think they're absolutely stunning. I just think they're great. So, look at this little cat. So I want to use these cards in a reading for you guys tonight. Another, I grabbed my wrong phone. We're also going to be giving away another free reading. So we're going to have another contest in a second. Shalini loved it. Maria says, hello. Hello, Maria. I'm glad you're still here. It was good. I'm so glad. Yes, Maria, absolutely. Go ahead and ask a question. I would love to answer it for you. And just, I'm so glad that we're having such a good time. Fun. I think that this is just a really enjoyable thing. I really like doing this on Wednesdays. I love interacting with you guys. I love getting dressed up and having fun. I love makeup. I don't know if you guys care or not, but in case you're curious what I'm wearing, my eyeshadow is... I used some colors from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I used some colors from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. I don't know if that's important to you guys, but that is what I'm wearing on my eyes tonight. And my blush is from the Pixie Endless Summer palette. So in case you guys were curious, I know I love makeup, so I thought you guys might like it too. Does Kay like me? He's a Leo. Oh, somebody else is here. I don't even know how to pronounce your Blissful Life. Oh, Blissful Life. Okay, thank you. Blissful Life is here. Hi, Blissful Life. If Kay likes you, I'm going to use my new Halloween themed oracle cards, which I'm so excited about. Let's see. These cards are new, so if you guys know anything about new cards, they are super hard to, deal with. Okay, here's what I want to say about you and Kay, and I'm going to show you the cards. This is the first card. He likes you. He likes you. He thinks a lot about you. He's very attracted to you. Now, he's attracted to you physically, but he's also attracted to your personality. He feels you guys have a lot in common. He feels very comfortable with you. I don't feel like this guy really knows, first of all, that wolf. I don't even know. That's the one card in the deck that really kind of creeps me out is this one. But that's beside the point. He is not being completely straightforward about you. Here's what I'm getting. I'm not really feeling like this guy is looking for a serious relationship. I feel he's looking for like a friendship with benefits. I feel like there's still somebody else in his heart and on his mind. I don't feel like him and that person are together, but I feel like he hasn't let go of her. So because he's not emotionally free, he's not really emotionally available. He's attracted to you very much, and he definitely wants to date you and spend time with you and have fun, but he's looking for like friends with benefits. He's keeping his guard up, but the attraction is definitely there. And I have to be honest, when I look at this card, the feeling that I get is that this is kind of like a warning. I just feel like this black cat is like a protection, trying to let you know, like, be on your guard. Don't take everything he says for face value. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's really just going through a really challenging time in his life, and I feel like he's just not emotionally available. I just feel like he's not really going to get himself together in enough time that you wait for him. I feel you guys are going to date. I think you're going to end up feeling annoyed, and I think you'll circle back and be friends at some point term thing, but I definitely feel he likes you. And let's see. Sorry, I have to use my phone, you guys. Normally I have like this comment thing here, but it's not working for some reason. So pardon me for this weird. And let's see. Sorry, I have to use my phone, you guys. Normally I have like this comment thing here, but it's not working for some reason. So pardon me for this weird light shining in my face. Okay, favorite crystal. It looks good. I like it. Cool. He's what is Veer's N? I don't know what that means. Hi. What is Veer's current feelings for me? Okay, there you go. RE says hi. Can I get a reading? Yes, RE. Is O or M better for me? Okay, we'll do that. So let's get back to the top here. My favorite crystal. Let me think about this. I would have to say probably amethyst. I love amethyst. I think they do so much. They're good for psychic power. They're good for protection. They're good for inspiration. And like, you know, there's so many good things about amethyst. They're probably my favorite. I would say amethyst. Second question was, what is Veer's current feelings for me? So let's go back to our Halloween cards. I'm so excited about Halloween. And let's see what Veer feels for you. I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. We're having such a fun time. Just so you guys know, I do this every Wednesday. There's always a different theme. There's always a different kind of connection. And if you guys want to connect with me and suggest themes and stuff on Insta or on Facebook, you totally can. I have all my links below. Let's see. Oh, see, this is what happens with new cards. They don't shuffle easily. Getting information from him. I feel like he is very, what's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't give you a straight answer. I would say he's got a little bit of like, he can be temperamental. He can be a little controlling at times. He always wants to have the upper hand. He always wants to like win. And I feel like he's not somebody who's going to answer a direct question. Sorry, there's like a big loud car that came by. He's not going to always answer a direct question. If you ask him directly, he might deflect or like try to turn it back on you. So I think that you're not going to get consistency with him. You're going to get really good highs and really bad lows, but there's not going to be like a level of consistency and growth. And the last card that I got was this, you know, kind of this other card, which is telling me basically that, you know, he has genuine feelings for you. I feel like he does want to have you in his life. I feel like he wants to have a relationship with you. I feel like you are important. You are special. He has chosen you as his woman. And I feel he's got a lot of women around him that he could choose from. And he's chosen you. So that's definitely a compliment. But I feel like this guy doesn't know how to be in a relationship. So that's something that you have to consider. And he's not willing to learn. It's kind of like take him or leave him. You know, you take him as he is and you deal with all the BS, or you just move on and find somebody else because he's not changing for anybody. Okay, can I get a reading? Okay, is M or O better for me? Both are companies. Oh, companies. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, Maria. M or O. Let's do a pull for both. And then after I answer this question, we're going to give away one more psychic reading. And then we'll probably call it a night. I don't know what time it is. Yeah. We'll probably call it a night. All right, guys. M, I'm going to do two separate pulls. O. Let's look at M energy and let's look at O energy. Ooh, okay. What I'm getting with the M energy, here's what I'm getting with the M energy. I feel like it looks solid. It looks good, but I'm just going to cut to the chase. It's not a good, M is not good. I feel like they're selling you a bag of goods or whatever. There's an expression, I can't think of what it's called, but they're basically making false promises. They're telling you it's going to be like this and it's not. And so I don't feel like they're worth going for. I feel like there's going to be a lot of false promises, and I don't feel like the job is going to be stable. I don't feel like they're going to give you what they promised you. There's going to be a lot of negative energy around the whole situation. I'm not getting a good feeling about M. Let's look at O. Okay, I'm definitely getting, sorry, you might notice me turning cards up. When I do oracle cards, I don't use reverses. I don't, it's just the way I roll. Okay, what I'm getting with the O company, and I'll show you these cards, this vampire card. This card is showing me, and normally people would think of vampire and they would think like energy vampire, but that's not what it means in this reading. This means like structure, stability, wisdom. They've been around a long time. They're solid. They're straightforward. They're giving you what they're being honest with you. This next card, this Skull of Stars, is like a prosperity card. It's like a positive card, like manifesting dreams come true, things like that. And this other card, which is the Hearth, which is a good card. It's like home, safe, comfortable, secure. So I would definitely say that if you have the choice, go with the O company. I feel like you're going to have a choice. When I'm reading this, I feel like you can work either way, either place. I would definitely go with the O. I think it's a much better situation, much better scenario. I would definitely go in that direction. All right, guys, let's do another reading giveaway. So here are the rules for the reading giveaway. 1, you must be over 18. 2, you must live in the United States. 3, it doesn't have to be the exact shade. It can just be a basic. So for an example, say the difference between like hot pink and like, baby pink. You can just say pink. If you want to get specific, you can. I think that's cool. But I like to play these games because it tests out your own psychic skills. So just try to tune in. I'm going to imagine the color. I'm thinking of the color. Okay, I'm transmitting the color. So you guys, the first person who gets it right is going to win the 10-minute reading with me. So everybody are you guys still there? Yep, there's 6 people in chat. So you can start commenting the color right now. So I'm going to hold the stone again, the crystal. I'm holding it. And you don't have to give me the exact name of the crystal. Like, say, for amethyst, you can just say purple. Like, I'm not expecting you guys to know every single crystal. I don't even know every single crystal. Just the color. That's all I'm looking for. Whoever gets the color correctly first is going to be the winner of a 10-minute reading with me, you lucky devils. So I'm going to take a sip of water and let you guys comment. So far I've given away 2 readings tonight. All right, now we're cooking with gas. You guys are doing so good. All right, we have a winner. Liz, first of all, let me see. Liz, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry, Liz. I shouldn't have said that. You're not the winner. I apologize. I hope you didn't think. Oh, I was just so excited that you were here. I wanted to say welcome. Shalini, you won. You chose the color green. And so you were the first one that commented. So I would definitely say you are the one who won, Liz. I apologize. Liz, welcome to the stream. This is the stone. It's this little green Froggles. I love him so much. He appears in a lot of my pick a card videos. I would say that he is like a pistachio type green. That is my thing. So Shalini, you won 10 minutes. Lola won 10 minutes, and Alia won 10 minutes. So everybody won 10 minutes. I'm really excited about that. We give away 3 free readings. I'm going to leave the floor open to you guys. If you have any other questions, I will answer a few more questions, and then we're going to end for the night. Remember, I do this every Wednesday. You can always come and get a chance to, ask me questions, test me out. Also, have a great meditation. Also, play some fun games and possibly win a reading with me. So, in closing about tonight's theme, while you guys are asking questions, please think about releasing anger toward other people. we all have an idea of what we think karma is. And I do believe in karma. I think karma is going to get you. If you do negative things, karma is going to get you. Karma may not happen to somebody the way you think it should. It may not affect them exactly the way that you want it to. Karma is going to get somebody where they're going to feel it the most. And so you have to understand that. But also another thing is, what a person does, they're going to get it back. The universe knows how to direct karma. It's not your job to direct karma. It's not your job to wish negative karma. And you got to understand that if you're spending time wishing negative karma, I'm going to give you guys an example. Say you had a boyfriend who left you for another woman, and you're sitting around going, oh, I can't wait till they break up. I hope she rejects him the way he rejected me. I can't wait to da-da-da. I can't wait till he comes crawling back to me so I can reject him and smack him in his face. That's negative energy. And even though your boyfriend hurt you badly when he left, he has free will. He may have not have done it in the right way, but he doesn't have to stay with you forever. He made a choice. You know, his choice and his way he did things might not have been good, but by you sitting around wishing negativity on him, you're spewing and creating that energy in your environment. So that energy is going to come back to you. And so instead of wishing, say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to let them be and let whatever happens over there happen, because he's not in my life. He's not in my energy anymore. I was very hurt by that. Give yourself time to process. Give yourself time to deal with all that stuff. And then say, you know what? I'm going to be clean. I'm going to breathe in, breathe out. And I'm going to bring a better person into my life, better situations into my life, and focus on my positive future. And to be angry. It's human to want to see justice. It's human. But to do other negative things, and we learned how to overcome them. And so you want to elevate yourself, and getting rid of your anger and releasing is a good way to elevate yourself and your energy, and you'll see that things will start turning around for you, and you'll be a lot happier and a lot more positive. So just heed my advice, you guys. It's going to be beneficial. Shalini says, looking at my green adventuring, and I'm thinking of you and your love of frogs. I do love frogs, actually. Shalini brought me a frog. I showed it in last week's show if you guys want to see what it looks like. Will R talk to me again? Or will talk to you again. These cards are so hard to shuffle. This card is telling me that there's still unfinished business between the two of you about you, that he's still feeling something. So I do feel strongly that he's going to reconnect with you. As far as timing, I want to say around the middle to end of October, around that time span. I do feel like he's going to reach out to you, or there's going to be a reconnection. I do feel that at that time, he's going to want to reinvest the relationship. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really get a strong feeling that he's going to want to stay in the relationship. I'm getting this left. I'll just leave it up so you guys can check it out and see what it looks like. What I'm getting off this read when I look at these cards is that he is going to try to reconnect with you, and I feel like he's going to want to try again, but I don't feel he's going to be willing to do anything to change. I don't feel he's willing to do. I feel like he's really willing to acknowledge some of the issues and problems that you guys have had. So he's coming to you with stagnant, dead energy. And I feel like at first you're just going to be like, woohoo, I'm so glad he's back, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like once you actually start to see him again and connect with him again, I feel like you're feeling anything off of this. Like, I'm just not feeling, it just feels like so empty. And I feel like you're going to end up walking away. you're going to end up letting him know like that this isn't really what you want. So I think it's honestly, it's a good thing because it's going to be a very empowering thing for you. It's going to be an opportunity for you to have closure, and it's going to be and choose to end it on your terms. I think that's going to be really good for you. You know, your opportunity is what I would say. And that I think is a really positive thing. Okay, I'm not gonna, sorry. Should probably not announce where you are. Just saying, it's not a good thing. Can I ask a question? Yes, Lindita, you can ask a question. Lindita will be the last question of the night. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you had a good time. I had an excellent time. I will see you all again next Wednesday. I do upload videos on this channel as well, though I have not for the last couple of weeks because it's been a little crazy, but I filmed a buttload of videos, so over the next several weeks you will be seeing videos from me. I try to do Monday as my upload day for videos, but I'm just going to be honest with you, it's going to be random because my life has been really crazy and editing has been a little rough, so I'm going to get them out as best I can. So, Nandita, I'm so sorry. I just want to read your question again. Oh, you didn't ask me the question yet. Sorry. I got myself distracted. Lindita, you can ask me a question. I need you to ask it. And then we're going to move on from the night. So, what are your guys' plans for this week? Is anybody doing anything fun? Is anybody going anywhere fun? What are your thoughts about Halloween? I'm curious. Are you guys doing anything for Halloween? You know, I know that COVID's, you know, quarantine and everything. I don't have any plans for Halloween. I don't plan on going anywhere for Halloween. I'm trying to self-quarantine, to be honest. I'm trying to take care of myself and self-quarantine. So I don't have any Halloween plans, but I'm curious if you guys are doing anything. Are you dressing up? You know, how do you feel about that? If not, what's your favorite Halloween candy? That's always a fun thing to answer. You know, or another one, what's your favorite Halloween, like, spooky movie that you like to watch during October? I'm, like, jonesing for some good horror movies, and so I'm looking for that. Lindita, you said you wanted to ask me a question, but I don't see it, so I'm going to give you literally, like, another minute, and then we're going to have your question makes it. If not, I'd be happy to answer it next week for you. You can be the first in line if you get here first. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you're going to have a great week. Actually, let's do that while we're here. While we're waiting for her question to come through, let's do a what's your week going to be like? Oh, also, I need to ask you guys another question. I'm planning on doing a Halloween show. And on the Halloween show, I'm going to be telling you guys a very true, kind of my true experiences with the paranormal. True stories, true experiences, things like that. I'm going to be talking about that. And I'm also thinking about doing instead of a meditation, a spooky story. So it won't be like a relaxing meditation. It'll be more like a spooky story. So let me know your thoughts about that. I'm pretty hyped about it. So if it's not something you guys are interested in, you guys can let me know about it. But I thought for the sake of Halloween, it would be something fun and different and a way for us to celebrate. So let's do this pick a card style reading. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so pick a card reading. All right, you guys, so this is what the rest of your week is going to be like. So deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. Voila! So just choose the one that you feel the most drawn to. And then we're going to begin. I'm going to just put this one here. I have to separate them so I don't get them mixed up. All right. And we're also going to check and see if she ever asked the question, okay, is my fiance B cheating or talking to anybody? I'm going to use my other more trusty cards to answer that question for you. and then we're going to do the pick a card. Emptiness within inside of us. And so I feel like that's kind of going on with you and him. You're feeling like you're not getting the validation and the time and the energy from him, and then that coupled with your issues and your kind of experiences from the past are leading you to feel like he might be cheating. I don't feel like he's cheating. I do think that he needs to be better with his time management and focus a little more energy on trying to schedule like date nights and stuff with you. But, you know, that's a different issue you guys can work out. But okay, so back to our pick a card reading for what the rest of this week is going to be like. Deck number 1, this is for you, baby. Let me make sure these are in the right order. See this? I feel like this meditation spoke to you. I think you had a lot of healing tonight, and I think that you feel restored and rejuvenated. And I feel like you've been working hard on yourself. You've been working hard to let go of a lot of things, and you know, it's really, really positive. I feel like you are feeling inspired. You're going to have a lot of good ideas, and I feel like you're going to start some new like projects. You're going to start to feel really good. And I also feel like, you know, you are kind of letting go and releasing, purging. You may be doing some getting rid of stuff in your house. This is going to be a very busy, productive week for you. You're going to feel a lot of energy, very upbeating, uplifting, you know, really positive. So it's going to be a good week for you. All right, deck number 2. I like to look at the cards first for 2 reasons. A, I'm legally blind, so I need to like look at them up close. And B, just to get a sense before I show them to you guys. So just understand that that's why I'm doing that. Okay. I feel that you have to really be careful about where you get your information. I feel like you're not getting the full picture of like the situation. I feel like you're getting a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and you're just not getting the full story, and so you're jumping to conclusions. And you know, you gotta calm. Your energy needs to calm. I feel like you're getting a little like, I'm not saying like in this reading right now, but I'm saying just in general, you're heightened, you're a little agitated. I feel like you're feeling like things are going on that aren't. And I feel like this card right here, this spider, which I love this card, I love spiders. This is showing like gossip, like falsities, you know, people kind of manipulating and like, you know, weaving webs and, you know, that whole situation. And that's happening. This star, this thing, Skull of Stars, this is all about manifesting and creating. And you can manifest good or you can manifest bad. But I'm feeling like you're manifesting negative of your thoughts, your fears, your insecurities, because I feel like you're allowing negative information to affect your mood, your energy, and that is going to create negative outcomes. And I feel this other thing, see this ghost? I feel like you may be tempted to end a situation. Now, I'm not sure if this is a romantic relationship or like a friendship or whatever, but I feel like because of the negative information, you're getting very stressed out, overwhelmed, and angry. And it's going to lead you to jump to conclusions and end a situation before you should, and then you're going to have regrets. And so this is a time to just really, really, really be calm. Don't make any big decisions, and really make sure that you have the facts before you jump to conclusions. Deck number 3. You're going to have a reconciliation. So, did I do this right? I didn't do this right. Sorry, guys. Enter love. There is going to be a bonding, a rebuilding, coming back. I feel like this is a reconciliation. Somebody's coming back into your life. Somebody's trying to fix things. It's a positive thing. It's not like a negative thing. I feel like you have been putting energy into getting yourself together, making your light brighter, your energy brighter. And I feel really strongly that you've been putting a lot of energy and effort into fixing yourself up. And I feel like this other card, this Hearth card, basically there's going to be a reconciliation. This is something you've been waiting for a long time, and it's been a source of pain, a source of frustration, but the reconciliation will happen. And I do feel that it's going to be something that's solid and sticks. It's not going to be like a temporary reconciliation. Linda, people can see your question, but I mean, it's only in this small group. So you can delete your question if you want to. You can delete it if you want to, and then nobody will know who wrote it. That's the best thing that I can say for you to do if you want to be, this is a public forum on Facebook, so I'm sorry, not Facebook, YouTube. So just know anybody who comments on here, it's a YouTube channel. This is a live stream in YouTube, and so this is up. And so just if you ask something that you then kind of want to delete the question, you can. I mean, I'm still going to be here, but people won't be able to read it in the comments and connect it to your name. So that's a good way to maintain. All right, guys, thank you.